50 to 90% of debris found on Australia's coastlines are plastic, which in turn is killing our marine wildlife at an unnerving rate with both direct and indirect impacts. So here is the problem, that plastics are destroying our marine environment and Australians need to be sustainable whilst plastics are continuing to be manufactured in many everyday products. According to the Environment Protection and Biodiversity Conservation Act 1999, Australia now has endangered turtles, whales, petrels and albatrosses, with many of these and more species on the vulnerable species list. This particular type of debris can cause injury or death through drowning, entanglement, internal injuries and starvation from ingestion. Most turtles eat soft clear plastics due to the fact they are buoyant and they resemble natural prey like jellyfish. When marine wildlife consumes plastic, this is known as a direct impact. The amount of products found to cause plastic is very high, and many of these products are unknown to an everyday Australian. What we do know is that plastic shopping bags are the biggest killer. They kill 100,000 animals every year from ingesting and entanglement. I have been reviewing all documents found relating to this marine issue within Australia with the help of Google Scholar, Google, Curtin University eLibrary and their databases. Useful information has also come from within links from the major resources that I have been using, as well as large respectable organisations that are promoting awareness for this issue. Major organisations include Keep Australia Beautiful, CSIRO, Australian Government Department of the Environment, Animals Australia, Ocean Crusaders and CNR Consulting. Sifting through the documents, many do state that plastic is the biggest killer, and within these documents are many links to further back up that statement. The biggest problem that I am facing is that quite a few reports and plans are covering marine litter as a whole topic, which means I am reading through multiple documents for any information relating to plastic. Another problem I am finding is statistics relating to specifically where debris is released more within Australia and how major organisations are choosing to combat this issue. The more I delve into this topic, the more aware I am of plastics which are man-made and everyday microplastic products like personal care. Furthermore, another alarming fact is that toxins can leach from plastics, and here is the indirect impact. Plastics can absorb toxins like mercury, pesticides and PCBs from the ocean's water. Then, when ingested, can leach into seabirds. When ingested by birds, leaching can cause suppression of the immune and reproductive systems, another animal to go onto the threatened species list in a way of having a low production rate. I have also become aware of some hotspots for the most littered places and also basic ways of how litter gets into our waterways. This is where I am discovering that what kind of people litter the most, people need to be aware of products plastics are in, how they get into our waterways, and what to do about it to resolve this issue. Ideally here, I would like to further discover how exactly plastics are leaving our houses to then end up in our waterways other than stormwater drains, and how the government further plans to tackle this issue on debris. The impact of plastic debris on Australian marine animals is in the Year 5 science curriculum by a number of the content descriptions. These include questioning and predicting, use and influence of science, planning and conducting, evaluating and communicating. For example, under the planning and conducting description, children can brainstorm a number of ways of getting their investigation, question and strategies for this. Students can also discuss the advantages of using certain types of investigation for the answers they need, and they can also consider different ways to approach a problem solve, and explore the use of trial and error. Using the content descriptions, Year 5 would be a great year to brainstorm and come up with some fantastic ideas, strategies, and approaches to combat. Apart from just working on the initial issue that plastics have with marine wildlife, educators can also branch off as well as students to further explore issues like how plastics break down, where do plastics come from, and the many ways plastic reaches our waterways.